putting the actual, hole in the bottom of the nose, that nostril hole, in. Actually, I think I might stop here in a minute because I want to talk to you guys about the value homework assignment. And one quick thing also, I can do it here. I said a minute ago about the value of one area. There can be two areas that are the same value, but the things around them can make them look like they're completely different values. And that happens a lot with reflected light. So if I have two squares, let's say in the middle, I have two smaller squares in the middle that are the exact same value. You might have done something like this if you had a 2D design class. If I change what's around the value, actually why don't we take this down just a touch, both of them, you make both of them the same value. So about the same value, yeah? Take out what's around it. This starts to read as a much darker value now because what's around it is so much lighter. It's causing a feeling of contrast more. So if you have the reflected light, say, coming in by the jaw, but let's say there's a lot of reflecting light there. If I adjust the value here, make this pitch shadow really dark, and darker shadows as the form moves down. I'm kind of embellishing a little bit because there's not this much contrast, but to prove to show the issue I'm talking about. Starting to get this kind of bump up a little bit, feeling like it's a little bit lighter because I'm pushing everything around it so much darker. My point with this is pay attention to your comparisons. Pay attention to the things that are around each area of value to determine specifically what an area of value is supposed to ultimately be able to get your correct relationships. Because that's what you're looking for here. You're not looking to make the photographic copy of the value that's up there. In other words, so I've seen some people will put a dark mark on a piece of paper and they'll go up to the left and they'll go back up and it's the same way again. You're not looking to do that. You're looking to get the relationships. How dark is this area in relation to that area? So I could take everything down, everything here, and I could make it all the values a little bit lighter. As long as the relationship of this to this, this to this value to this value, and so on are still there, then the thing will still read dimensional. The form will still read because the value relationships are still there. Does that make sense? So